Jeremy Clarkson launches scathing critique of Lewis Hamilton ahead of final 3 F1 races with Mercedes. Jeremy Clarkson has taken aim at Lewis Hamilton, suggesting the 39-year-old Formula One star is past his prime and too old to compete at the top level. Despite Hamilton securing 2 race wins this season, already an improvement over his previous 2 campaigns, he trails championship leader Max Verstappen by a staggering 203 points. Hamilton, who will part ways with Mercedes to join Ferrari next season, hopes the move will rejuvenate his career. However, some critics question whether Ferrari is inheriting a driver whose best days are behind him. Currently, Hamilton sits behind drivers such as Max Verstappen, Lando Norris, Charles Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Carlos Sainz Jr. and George Russell in the standings. Writing for The Sun, Clarkson didn't hold back in his assessment of the 7-time world champion, stating that Hamilton is no longer at his peak. "We learned 2 important things during last weekend's Grand Prix in Brazil," Clarkson remarked. "Well, 3, if you count Lance Stroll, who crashed his freshly repaired car on the formation lap and then drove it into a gravel trap. First of all, Max Verstappen is one of the all-time greats. He may even be the greatest driver we've ever seen. And second, Lewis Hamilton is past his prime. He blamed his car for a poor qualifying session, but his teammate, George Russell, was on the front row. Of course, it's possible that since Lewis is moving to Ferrari next year, the team is filling his fuel tank with lemon barley water instead of petrol. But that seems unlikely. It's far more probable that he's now too old. Hamilton's legacy and future." Hamilton, who shares a record 7 world titles with the legendary Michael Schumacher, has struggled to replicate his past dominance since narrowly missing out on an 8th title in 2021. His move to Ferrari is seen as a bid to reignite his career and chase that elusive crown. Whether Hamilton can achieve further success at Ferrari remains uncertain. Former F1 driver Karen Chandhok also weighed in, suggesting that Hamilton's confidence has taken a hit during his final season with Mercedes. Speaking to Betway, Chandhok said Ferrari likely values Hamilton more for his experience than for raw speed. "He's clearly struggling for confidence over one lap," Chandhok noted. His qualifying score against George Russell, including sprint sessions, is 20-6. For someone with over 100 pole positions, that's surprising. You listen to Lewis after sessions, and he says things like, "I'm just not good at qualifying," or, "I can't qualify." It's really odd. I think he's low on confidence and, for some reason, genuinely doesn't know why his qualifying performances have dipped. But from Ferrari's perspective, I don't think they've hired Lewis for his speed. They've got Charles Leclerc for that. They've hired Lewis because he knows how to win a world championship. He'll bring experience and the know-how to mount a season-long campaign. The upcoming transition to Ferrari will be pivotal for Hamilton, as fans and pundits alike wait to see if he can reclaim his status as one of F1's elite.